And now for something completely new, different, and exciting for Cecil County. Tonight we have with us Melissa and Carol Forsythe from That Performance Place. What is it? You may have seen it on Route 213 southbound out Elkton, site of the old Brentwood Golf Course. It's here and it's getting ready to land in Cecil County in a big way. Melissa, tell me what it's all about.
Basically, the general overview of our school is that's a performance-based music, dance, and art school. So the overall goal of our program is to take students from learning how to hone their craft to putting them on stage and performing and doing that regularly. That way they really get the experience of what it's like to be an actual musician or actor or dancer and really just be comfortable with their art and their craft.
And you have an actual stage, I guess, or performance space on the old Brentwood site.
We do. We really lucked out when we were originally went into that building. The first thing we saw pretty much was a sound booth and a beautiful stage, and we went, well, this could work.
Nice, nice. Carol, you have sessions for training students, correct?
Correct, yes. They sign up for 8-week sessions for music. We're offering classic rock as our first show, as well as classic country, that they can sign up if they already know how to play their instrument. If they don't, then they're welcome to start taking lessons, and as soon as we possibly can, we get them enrolled in a show so that way they experience the performance. And they do 2 shows. When they do that, a Friday night is a Saturday night as well.
That sounds great. I know parents in Cecil County are going to love to get their kids involved in this program. Now, Melissa, you're having a grand opening sometime in September, correct?
Yes, September 10th from 2 o'clock to 8 o'clock. We're having a bunch of bands playing. We're having Horizons, one of the bands the band that's about to play here. They're playing with us, and we have a bunch of other bands, but we also have a band called Start Making Sense, which is a Talking Heads tribute that used to be former students or teachers from one of the School of Rocks we used to be associated with.
Right, and that was the School of Rock up in Delaware, correct?
Yes, from the Start Making Sense are students and teachers that my husband had throughout his School of Rock career, and then the kids from Horizon, a couple of them have been directly from our school in Wilmington.
Right, so you have some instructors. How many instructors do you have at this point?
We're starting out with about a half a dozen.
Yeah.
As anybody who's been in this area for any length of time have known that Brentwood had been closed for quite a while.
Right.
So it was quite an expense and an endeavor to get it up and running. So we're doing it in 2 phases. We started with the upstairs, and that's what's ready to go. And then as soon as we grow in the community, then we will be able to do the second phase and do the downstairs, which would then move all of the music lesson rooms and rehearsal rooms downstairs, and all of theater and dance will stay upstairs. And that will be our venue for their shows as well.
Right, and it's not just going to be theater, music, and dance. You have expansion plans as well, correct?
A lot of them.
We do. Since we have a decent chunk of property, we would eventually like to do some agriculture programs and kind of get kids back to the roots of learning how to plant things or learning how to sew and all those kinds of things that often are kind of lost and
Right.
don't really have time for. So we'd really like to basically use our school as more of a resource center for just all different kinds of learning. But we are starting with the music, theater, and dance.
And just so we don't forget, Melissa has her degree in agriculture as well. So, and I was a floral designer by trade. So it gives us an opportunity to follow through with some of those things that we
Sure.
enjoy as well and bring that to the kids. But like she said, it is more like an educational resource center, so we can open it up to local organizations as well. We had a great meeting today with the Arts Council, Cecil County Arts Council, the historic associations. So there's things that we can do at that facility that also works with the community as well. So there's a lot of big plans.
A lot of good stuff's coming to Cecil County. We're very excited. Now, September 10th is your grand opening. But if parents and potential students want to get involved prior to that, how do they contact you?
They're welcome to stop by Monday to Thursday. We're open from 5 to 8 at night just for tours, and same Saturday 11 to 4. We're also open for tours. And we do have a website. It's just thatperformanceplace.com. So it's very simple. And we have a Facebook and an Instagram and a Twitter so they can keep up with what we're doing. But parents and students are welcome to come in, do a tour, and sign up and start taking lessons.
Nice, nice. What's your student capacity? You anticipate a capacity of any sort, or it's kind of open-ended?
Open-ended at the moment, since like she said, we haven't finished building out the basement yet. And once that's done, we will be able to have a bunch more students because we'll have a little bit more space. So right now,
we're starting with, we can do 100 upstairs on our schedule as we are. And then the idea is that we would be able to accommodate 300 to 600 kids, because how we work our program is, as kids are in our program for any length of time, such as Julie and Liam, who are here, they would start working with our younger students and give them the experience of teaching and building their portfolio for high school or for college.
Right.
And so it's one of our teachers actually is from this local area. And he had been a student of ours, graduated, went off to college, has his music degree in composition. He's coming back and teaching for us. So whether we're just his first job out of college and we can assist him that way, he's assisting us, and he wants to help the kids compose. So what we're aiming to do is also bring out a lot of original ideas out of the kids. And so whether it's dance, music, or theater, that it gives them an opportunity to take those ideas they have in their head and actually get it to stage.
That's wonderful. Now, I know that September 10th is your opening, and you mentioned a couple of your students. They're going to perform tonight. Tell us a little bit about that, and then we'll get right into it.
Oh, about Horizons?
Yes.
Julie and Liam were students of ours at this when we were at School of Rock in Wilmington,
And we're part of our house band,
Yep.
so they've got quite a bit of experience under their belt. And then they've got a really good friend, Luke, who they found for a great drummer for their band, and they've written originals. They do some covers as well. But it's exciting seeing where they've been since we've been closed, that they knew enough from what they did with us to be able to keep going through the summer while we've been gone.
Great. Can Cecil.tv come down and check things out?
We'd love to have you.
Just like everybody else, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
Great.
doors open.
Well, thank you for your time. Let's check
Thank
out
you.
Horizon, shall we?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Thanks.
Thank you for the invite. It's much appreciated.